So hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. I kind of took a minute to make this video because I needed to make sure, someone's texting me, I needed to make sure I was in the right mindset to do it, and had calmed down a little bit. So if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, or one or the other, or maybe you don't at all, or maybe you do and you just didn't notice, which is fine too, it's not your job. I am currently grieving. I lost someone really dear to me right before the holidays, right before Christmas, which was great. I fucking hate Christmas, and now I hate Christmas even more, which is ironic because this person loved Christmas and loved winter, and now that person has made me hate Christmas and winter even more, like this time of year. So, yeah, I'm starting to tear up. I'm calming down. So yeah, I've been a little bit of a mess, emotionally and just mentally. I've just been all over the place. 1 minute I'm perfectly fine, and the next I'm sobbing uncontrollably in a corner. So, which I think is pretty accurate on how grief, if you've never grieved, oh my god, I feel so, like, I feel for you, because, like, you're so, not lucky, but lucky that you haven't grieved, but like, you lucky, yeah, you lucky son of a bitch. Never mind, you are lucky. If you've never grieved, goddamn. But if you have, you understand how this feels. It's very much like waves. It kind of, that's the best way to describe it. That's the best way I've heard grief described, that I'm like, yes, that is it. Like, it just kind of, it's like a wave of emotions all day. Like, some days you're fine, the next you're sobbing. Like, you know, like, it's just kind of like ups and downs, and like a wave, and it comes in and it out, and that's what she said. Look at that, I'm still making jokes. That's enough. You know what I'm doing. I'm grieving, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's get into my goals. I just bit my cheek. My goals for the new year. I failed every single goal last year. Like, all of them. I think maybe I might have, like, done, like, one, maybe. But yeah, I think I failed most of my goals last year. I did make the Dean's List and got straight A's, and then made the Dean's List 2 semesters in a row. So that's, like, one goal that I had last year that, like, actually happened, which was weird. But then this whole grieving thing started, and I couldn't even share the fact that I did make the Dean's List with the person that I wanted to share it with. So then, now I'm just sad. I need to fix these strings, by the way. This is really bothering me. Don't mind me. Anyway, so I'm going to show you my July TBR, kind of, or the 4 books on my July TBR. I'm sure there's other books, plus the ones I'm currently reading. I failed my Goodreads goal last year for the first year in a row. Yeah, first year ever. I was doing really good with Grinchathon. I was catching up, and then this happened, and now I'm never gonna finish a goal again. But I did read 82 books, all of the stats and the favorites and the least favorites and all that stuff I will film eventually, and I will get to eventually. It might be February by the time I fucking get to it, at the rate I'm going emotionally. But I will get there. 82 books. Most of them I own. There were a handful of library books. A lot of library graphic novels that I don't own. But anyway, yeah, we'll get to that. Like, you know, and eventually. So anyway, I'm here to talk about my 2020 goals. So a lot of people have been doing the 20 in 20, like 20 books I want to read in 2020. I just want to read, okay, so I have a bookshelf in my bedroom. I would take you there right now, like take you on a road trip, but that's too much fucking work, and I don't feel like moving from right here. Just let me be. So I am going to pick 20 books off of there. I would like to read 20 books off of that shelf, because those books in my bedroom are like books that I'm like dying to read, but they're only like standalones or the first in a series, because everything behind me, all my series that I'm currently reading, is either down here or like right here. Well, actually, they're missing right now. They're over there, but they're just sitting in a stack. Anyway, it's not important. It's not important. So I want to read 20 of those books in 2020, and to do that I probably have to read about 2 a month. Yeah, right, because 12 months, yeah, math. So anyway, the 2 that I picked to read, I have like a little TBR jar thing on that shelf. So the 2 that I picked to read is What If It's Us and The Mermaid. This is by Christina Henry, whom you will see might have a book of my top 10 of the year. Maybe. And What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, both which have books coming out this year that I need to read, and that I pre-ordered, so like I know I'm going to want to read. So I should probably read this one that I haven't read yet. So another goal that I wanted to do in 2020 was to catch up on some OwlCrate books. So if you don't know, I hoard books. Yeah, we know that. But I hoard OwlCrate books too. So what I've done is I've made a list of all the OwlCrate books I have and all of the boxes that they came in, like what month they came in. So every single month I'm going to try, it's probably not going to happen, I'm probably going to fail this hard, but I'm going to try to read at least one of the books in that corresponding month. For the month of January, both of these came in January boxes. I believe in 2019 and 2018, I believe these 2 are. So, these are 2 January books that I need to read, which is The Cruel Prince, which no, I have not read The Cruel Prince yet. I'm actually really upset about this book because I think I left a plant on the shelf and might have watered it because it's really wonky and waterlogged, and I'm really upset about it and I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, I have The Cruel Prince to read, and I also have The Gilded Wolves to read as well. So I have those 2 to read from OwlCrate and for the month of January. So every single month I want to read the corresponding past box book with that. Yeah. So these are the books that are actually on my TBR for next month, for January, for this month. But I do have a few other goals that are just yearly goals. And I have learned that doing the whole read a Star Wars book a month, read a classic a month, those kind of goals just don't work for the way I read, and they just don't work for my style, and they don't work for where I'm at right now in my life either, which is completely unstable. But I think doing a lump sum will work better. So those other goals, for example, I want to read 3 Stephen King books this year. I read, I think 2. I think I read 2 last year. So this 3 seems pretty doable, I think. And I have a lot of Stephen King on my shelf. I also have one that I'm currently reading and have been for probably about 3 years now, which is the 3rd book in the Dark Tower series. The next thing that I would like to read, I would like to read at least 2 classics this year. I didn't read a single classic last year, I don't think. The last one is to read 3 Star Wars books. 3. I did 2 last year, I believe. I think I did 2 last year. I think I can do 3. 3 Star Wars books. I think another goal, I think maybe the last one that I will mention, is I would like to finish a series. I'd like to finish a series. Completely finish a series. Other than the Renegade series, and other than the Arc of Scythe. Because both those books I'm gonna finish this year anyway. If you don't know anything about me, I have so many series that I start and I don't finish. So, I would like to actually finish a series this year. I have finished series in the past year, but I think the majority of the series that I have finished, if at all the series I have finished, are only because I was buddy reading them with Shannon. I'm 99.9% sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only series on my TBR that I finished are because I buddy read them with Shannon. Or on my wrap-up for the year. Is only because I read them with Shannon. I'm telling you, like, if I don't have that girl to like hold my hand to get through books, I wouldn't get through books. I'm telling you, thank God for Buddy Reads, because if it wasn't for her, I would never have finished. We finished collectively. We finished 1, 2, 3. We finished 3 series together this past year, actually, because we finished reading that's crazy to think about, actually, that oh, there's rings sitting here. Where did these come from? Did I take these off the other day? I get distracted so easily. Let's put those back on. I don't know why I took them off. I must have been dusting. I was dusting these shelves because I don't like to stop moving now because I'm sad. But anyway, we finished the series Unfortunate Events together. Then we finished the All the Wrong Questions series by Lemony Snicket as well. We finished that, and we finished the Nightmares series together. So we finished 3 series together this past year, which is kind of crazy, especially for me, because like I said, if you know anything about me, I don't finish series. I'm terrible at finishing series because I don't want them to end, and it's a commitment that doesn't work for me. I don't have really any life goals, at least not yet. Maybe I'll throw some at you in February, because that's usually what I do. I usually like come up with life goals in like February and then I throw them at you. But as of right now, I'm just trying to heal. That's a life goal, to not wake up crying every single morning and go to bed crying. That would be a nice life goal. Yeah. No, seriously, I have no life goals for this next year at all. At all. I have nothing. Okay, one last thing before I go. I just wanted to thank anyone who did actually reach out to me, who said any condolences or whatever. Most of them have been on Instagram, but I think I need to talk about this, and I need to stress this, because it's very, very important to me that I say this to you if you are watching and you are one of those people who reached out. I love you. I do. And I feel very, very, very lucky to have you. This particular instance of loss, I don't particularly have a good support system. Josh has been great. Josh has been a rock. But I will just strip this down for you guys a little bit further to show you how much lack of support I have in my real life as opposed to you guys. So there's a few insensitive things that have been thrown my way the past couple weeks. Has it been weeks? It's only been like a week. Has it been a week? My friend, whom will not watch this because she doesn't watch my channel, but she said to me the day of the funeral, I reached out to her because I was really sad and I, wanted someone to talk to, or just to give me those condolences that you guys have been fucking amazing with. But I reached out to her and she texted me back and said, and I quote, "I would rather be crying over death than stress." And then went on a big rant about how much her life sucks and how lucky this person is that they are dead so they don't have to go through this bullshit. Now, mind you, my friend has a really good paying job, a house, a nice car, was set up by her parents after school, came from a wealthy family. Somewhat wealthy family. I would say wealthy. I came from fucking nothing, but not that that makes me better or worse. But yeah. And my response was, stress is curable. Death, not so much. So yeah. So you guys have been fucking awesome. I've had people that I talked to only a little bit here and there check in on me on the daily, like just thinking of you, or have sent me pictures of their dogs or cats just to cheer me up. Like, that shit is amazing. You guys are fucking amazing, and that is why I love you, and sometimes I want to punch my friend in the face. Fortunately, my friend lives states and states away, because had she been here in person, she would have got punched in the fucking face. Because I was sad and angry. So yeah. Don't be a dick. Should always be your motto in life, but you guys have already got that shit down. Y'all are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. Because you guys have been fucking just, especially if you've reached out to me. I'm telling you, you guys have been fucking great. And I feel like even though I don't have a support system in real life, really, like a solid one, I do feel like I do here, which is again why I'm making this video, besides just to tell you stupid goals and stupid books I want to read. Yeah, I love you guys. This video is super long. If you made it all the way to the end, I can't talk anymore, but if you made it all the way to the end, I love you even more. All the kisses, all the love, seriously, love you so much. I will try to not be sad. I will try to move into the new year, hopefully not broken. I am broken, but I will try to not let you guys fully aware of the brokenness and try to like put on a brave face or whatever the fuck you want me to do. I don't know anymore. I love you guys so much. Seriously. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. All that. Bye.